welcome along to Transfer Talk.
Manchester United's pursuit of Benjamin Šeško is now reaching its final stages. The Slovenian striker, widely regarded as one of Europe's elite young forwards, has reportedly agreed personal terms with the Red Devils on a long-term contract running until June 2030. According to trusted journalist Fabrizio Romano, Šeško is now ready to fly to England to finalise his move to Old Trafford. The 22-year-old forward is set to train separately from his RB Leipzig teammates until the deal between the two clubs is completed. This is a strong indication that Šeško's departure is imminent. While personal terms have already been settled, Manchester United and Leipzig are back in direct talks today, working on agreeing the final package, expected to be worth around £74 million. That includes an upfront payment of £65 million and an additional £9 million in performance-related add-ons. Šeško, who scored 39 goals in 87 appearances for Leipzig, has long been on United's radar and even turned down Premier League interest from Arsenal last summer to extend his stay in Germany. But with Erik ten Hag's squad needing a reliable goalscorer and Ruben Amorim pushing for reinforcements, United have made Šeško their priority striker signing. The player has already expressed excitement about the United project, and now it's just a matter of time before the official announcement is made. Meanwhile, Manchester United remain locked in a more complicated battle in their pursuit of Brighton midfielder Carlos Baleba. Despite the lack of European football this season, United have not received a definitive no from the player's side. In fact, Romano has clarified that Baleba did not rule out a move to Old Trafford and has not closed the door on the transfer. Baleba is Ruben Amorim's dream midfield target. In his early meetings with the club hierarchy, Amorim highlighted the need for players who bring energy and intensity to the midfield, and Baleba ticks all the boxes. Still just 21 years old, the former Lille midfielder has impressed in the Premier League with his pressing, ball-winning ability and forward runs. However, prizing him away from Brighton will be no easy task. The Seagulls have placed a high valuation on Baleba, and with only 23 days left in the transfer window, the clock is ticking. United will need to make a strong financial push to convince Brighton to sell. But internally, there's belief that Baleba could become a cornerstone of Amorim's long-term midfield rebuild. In other news, Alejandro Garnacho's situation remains uncertain. The Argentine winger has reportedly grown frustrated after being dropped by Ruben Amorim and is now open to a potential move away from Manchester United. Chelsea were one of the clubs showing interest, but latest reports suggest the Blues are reluctant to meet United's £50 million asking price. Garnacho, who had previously established himself as a fan favourite at Old Trafford, now faces a critical point in his young career. While he remains under contract, his long-term future at United could depend on how the club handles offers in the coming weeks, and whether Amorim plans to reintegrate him into the squad plans before the deadline. Again and again. Yesterday, Manchester United have officially initiated contact with Brighton and Hove Albion over a potential deal for highly rated midfielder Carlos Baleba, according to top-tier journalist David Ornstein. The Red Devils reached out via intermediaries to assess the conditions of a possible summer move, but early indications suggest that Brighton are unwilling to sell. Baleba, who joined Brighton from Lille in 2023 for just under £26 million, has quickly become a core figure in their midfield. The Cameroon international has impressed with his physicality, ball progression, and defensive work rate, qualities that have evidently caught the eye of United's recruitment team and head coach Ruben Amorim.